So guys, I would love to sit here with this intro, do some funny sketch, you know, something a little bit more on the comedic side of things, give you guys a good laugh going into this battle, or maybe even brag about like how like fantastic I was, you know, leading to this. But what you're about to really see is an unequivocal shit show of epic proportions. Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, and welcome to our week 4 battle in the UBL, where this week we're up against under the radar coach of the Maryland Torterrapins. If you haven't checked out his channel, if you go, do so. And we need a win. We need a win. Not gonna, you know, brush underneath the rug, whatever. We need a win. We started off great, but 2 losses back to back against Auto and Vepsis has really put us behind the 8 pod a little bit. We're 1-2 now, and the loss against Vepsis was, you know, diff wise was quite substantial, so that hurts. I'm not gonna lie. So we need to pick up a win. We need to turn things around. At the moment, I think we're 1-2, -1. Not great. But if we do get a nice win here, it would mean that we get 2-2, and we should be in a plus differential, and that will lead us in going into the final 5 weeks. So that should be good anyway. So we'll see how we get on and all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, Radar's team, as you can see here now, consists of Latios, Scizor, Suicune, Nidoqueen, Rotom Heat, Decidueye, Aromatisse, Omastar, Rhydon, Spiritomb, and Pikachu. So he's got a couple of nice threats here that we've got to watch out for. He's got the Latios, which is very, very scary. Can't deny that. Scizor is, you know, difficult. It's very powerful in this meta that we're in because of the lack of steel types, the lack of hidden power. You know, it's able to do quite a good bit. So Scizor is actually no mean joke. Just regular form Scizor is much different animal to what we would be used to seeing previously on this channel when before we went into retirement. So that's going to be quite difficult. Suicune is a massive threat. You know, Crow and all that kind of nonsense. That's not going to be much fun. He's got the Nidoqueen, but we got the King, so we should be good there. Rotom Heat's a little bit of an issue too. He's got threats all over the board, really. So we have to really be mindful and watch out for what we actually do this week, and make sure we kind of deal with his threats accordingly as we go along. Yeah, I believe we have the bulk and the offense to be able to deal with him. So let me show you the team real quick. First up, we're rocking out with Beyblade, the Hitmontop, Full Fizz Def, Close Combat, Rabbit Spin, Triple Axle, and Bullet Punch. I originally had bulk up here, and then I'll talk about why I made the change maybe when I go into Hydreigon set next. But we're rocking out with that and Full Fizz Def, and this is solely to be able to deal with the Scizor. Scizor is a bit of a nuisance here this week for us because it can be probably especially defensive, can also be SD, and it can do a real number on us, so we have to be very careful, and Hitmontop is my best answer to that. So we are going the Full Fizz Def set this week, and we should be able to hopefully pick up a nice chip damage on the Scizor for later in the game for when we are able to break through it. So hopefully that'll be the case. If we can get through Scizor, I'm quite confident we'll be able to hopefully pick off the rest of his team, because Scizor really does knit his bulk together, so we got to watch out for that. After that, I'm bringing the Hydreigon with the Assault Vest with Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, U-Turn, and Fire Blast. Bring the Assault Vest this week because I don't really have too many comfortable answers for Rotom Heat, but Hydreigon is quite a comfortable answer. And when I was playing around with Hydreigon, I really wasn't overly comfortable with how we were just getting, like, how it was coming in and then taking big enough damage from offensive Rotom. I wasn't overly comfortable with that, so I said, you know what, let's just bring an AV. I don't think a choice set, an offensive set, a nasty plus set, or anything like that is going to really work for us this week. We'll bring the AV, sponge the hit, and allow us to be able to hit off those Dracos, those Dark Pulses, those U-turns, etc. And we'll be able to kind of really use Hydreigon to annoy him a lot more, rather than just coming in being choice and being locked into something. What did happen for me with Hydreigon here though is that I did run into 4 Moose Loss Syndrome, which is the reason why I went with Bullet Punch on Beyblade afterwards on the Hitmontop over Bulk Up, because I would love if I was able to run Draco, Dark Pulse, U-Turn, Fire Blast, and Flash Cannon, because that's able to deal with the Aromatisse. The Aromatisse is probably going to be coming in on Hydreigon quite a bit. So I would love if that was the case, but unfortunately it's not. I'm not able to really bring that this week. And I didn't know if I wanted to bring Fire Blast or the Flash Cannon, and it's a nuisance. I'm no doubt about it. But the more I kind of looked at the team and the more I reviewed it, I just felt like, you know, if Hydreigon is constantly bringing an Aromatisse and we constantly just U-turn in front of it, like, we have mons that can come in on Aromatisse. Like, Aromatisse is not that scary to us, and we will be able to, like, just slowly weather it down. So I think it's better if we go with the Fire Blast for the Scizor, because Scizor is a bigger threat. and the Hitmon top then, carrying the Bullet Punch in the back just in case we need that coverage for Romatines, I think will work wonders too. So we're going to go out with that. Next up we have our Belter, our Bronzong, which I'm bringing again this week. Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Shadow Ball, and Toxic. Max Def this week. This is our dedicated Latios switch in. Latios is a big offensive threat here. I do not want to give him reasons to be able to bring Latios in for free constantly. I want to be able to bring the Bronzong and force him to be either choice locked into something or having to run like some setup variant which will allow us to go Gyro Ball and pick it off. So I think that's what we're going to be going for here. Bronzong also helps us deal with the Aromatisse very, very nicely, but I don't want it to be dealing with Aromatisse initially constantly the whole time. I would like us to be able to keep this thing really healthy to deal with the Latios in the back and just get Latios down cheap and cheerful. So hopefully that is the case. After that we have Chef or Licky Licky, again full SPDF. You're seeing him bring a lot of bulk this week, but we need the bulk sadly. Wish, Fire Punch, Earthquake and Protect is the set with the leftovers. Bringing it this week solely to help us deal with Nidoqueen. I need to switch into Nidoqueen. Even though I kind of laugh in the face of even though I laughed really earlier on in this video saying, oh, we have Nidoqueen, we're fine. Realistically, Nidoqueen's a problem. But Licky Licky can sponge those hits off of Nidoqueen, and we can just go Earthquake, Protect, Wish, Fire Punch, and we could just basically just slow down the game and just go from there. Fire Punch is there for the Scizor switch in. I feel like Scizor eventually after a while, if we don't reveal Fire Punch, might be he might go for the switch in later in the game to be a bit more aggressive. So having this here for us, I think is beautiful. So we're going to rock out with that. After that, I'm bringing Warrior to Tapu Koko, and I guess I'm bringing Assault Vest. I know, it's crazy. U-Turn, Thunderbolt, Nature's Madness, and Grass Knot. I'm bringing it because I didn't want to bring Scarf this week. I know we outspeed the Latios, and I know Latios doesn't really hit me too hard, especially if I got the AV. So I figured let's just bring it with that, and then also it allows me to sponge off like the hits from the Rotom and the Suicune a little bit better. So it allows me to get in Tapu Koko on the Suicune a little bit more aggressively, go for Thunderbolt and scare it out. Plus, me being modest, I felt like because we outrun his whole team with our natural speed, I felt like I don't need to be overly aggressive with the Choice Scarf or whatever. Let me bring something that hits a little bit harder and let me be able to use this thing as a pivot a little bit more. And I figured this was the best way of going about it. If we're able to come in on Suicune and just force it out, like it just means Suicune isn't that comfortable coming in on us the whole time, and that is beautiful. So that's what we're rocking out with. And the last one is we're bringing Clutch the Nidoking, and this is going to be my dedicated wall breaker this week. It's going to be able to do loads. Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower is the moveset. Max speed because we get speed tied with Suicune if I remember correctly, and we have the special attack there just to be able to hit as hard as we possibly can. And look, the move pool is the move pool. Again, I would love to be able to run more moves, but I think this is the best 4 combination we could get. I'd love to be able to carry Ice Beam for Latios, but I think Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower is perfect because I don't want Nidoking dealing with Latios. I want our Bronzong to be able to deal with it, and our Tapu Koko to deal with it. And if he's locked in a Psychic move, then Hydreigon could deal with it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. And I think the rest of the 4 moves basically hit the rest of his team pretty hard. It'll force him to make a prediction like so many times this matchup, and Nidoking will just be able to break through it. Lovely and beautiful. But yeah, that's the team. Let's get on up into the battle. Alright guys, here we are in the battle, and as you see, Under the Radar, aka Kelly, he's brought a couple of interesting things here now. He's brought the Decidueye, cool beans. He's brought the Suicune. Yeah, that is a threat. Right on, interesting. Rotom Heat. Yeah, I was thinking Rotom Heat would come. Rotom Heat is such a threat for us. The Aromatisse, okay. And the Scizor. Alright. Awesome. Okay, cool beans. If I look at his team, Decidueye is interesting. Hold on, let me make sure I got everything open for myself here before I dive in. Decidueye is interesting. We gotta watch out and make sure we're able to play around that okay, but that's definitely there for the Scizor, so we gotta watch, for the Bronzong, so we gotta watch out for that. I am going to lead with my Koko. I think Koko's a relatively safe enough lead here. The game plan for me doesn't overly change other than the fact that we want to get Nidoking in to do as much work as we possibly can. If I look at his team, if I can get rid of... now, there's no Nidoqueen, by the way, which is lovely. It means Licky Licky is more freer to come in and around on his team. Rhydon is a bit of an issue, but we have Hitmon top for that, which is nice. So we'll see how we get on. Anyways, good luck, have fun, Kelly, and hopefully we can get it on. Nervous, you guys. It's a little bit different to what I thought he was going to bring, but we'll see how he gets on, you know? We'll see how we get on. Curious to see what the Rotom set is. Need to suss that out. It's going to bring out going to bring out this right on immediately. I'm okay with that. I don't know if this thing is Evolite or anything like that. I think we're kind of free to maybe go into... We're probably free to go into... I hit on top here. I am just going to U-turn though. We ain't sticking around. We are just going to like just pivot around U-turn. He might want to just get rocks up here. I think if we just go into our Hitmon top, we can rapid spin that around, and that should be nice. No Latios. I'm very surprised he's got no Latios. He's just going to hard switch, so he's definitely a little bit more afraid of that grass knot. In comes this Aromatisse. Cool. That's cool. Cool by me. And we get some nice. We get a nice chunk of damage here. Beautiful. I am immediately going to go into my Nidoking. Nidoking is just so free from me here, so I'm not even going to think twice. Get into my Nidoking. I want to force Kelly to be thinking so many times as to what he wants to do here with this mon. So this thing is lefties. That's cool. That's fine by me. That is perfectly fine by me. I am no problem just going for the Sludge Wave here. Hard Sludge Wave. If he goes down to Scizor, that's fine, right? I just want to be able to suss out what is his first switch into this thing. If it's right on, it's right on. In comes Nebula. The Suicune. Alright, depending on what damage this does here, we might be able to kill this thing. We're going to come in here. That was nasty damage on this thing. That was like, well, sorry, like I was hoping we would do more. Honestly, I was hoping we would do a little bit more. Yeah, he's got some Spadef investment. Definitely got some Spadef investment here. With that in mind, we are going to go out into our... We can go out into our Coco. Coco is designed to be able to beat this thing with our Assault Vest, which is fine. Which is fine. So this Suicune has got Spadef investment. So we gotta watch out for that. He does have to Surf. We do eat that now, by the way. We have an Assault Vest ourselves. So we eat that. That was a crit even. Oh, come on. Let's do this. I wouldn't mind going for a Nature's Madness here. I think that might be nice. Right, he did it. He wasn't too keen to go into Rhydon initially when he first went out into this when we first played. So I don't know if he stays in or not. He's seen that's a crit, so he knows I got Spadef investment. I think he won't risk going for this again. I think he will while we want to reel around and switch around here. He does. Getting Nature's Madness off here would be nice. In comes Scarlet Witch. That is probably his Scizor. Oh no, sorry, that's this thing. We're going to go for Nature's Madness. Alright, no problem. It's annoying, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's fine. We're just going to go for the U-turn. Pivot around here. Oh my god, that's just horrible. So we got critted there, and we got the Nature's Madness miss. Coco, do not make me give you a talking to, right? I gave Hydreigon a dressing down, right, 2 weeks ago. I would give you one too, mate. Just because you're my first overall pick does not mean you're immune, right, to me dressing you down, son. We're going to turn around, right? I don't want to be writing around here too much longer. I am going to go out into Nidoking again. Just going to go into Nidoking again. Don't see why not. Yeah, just going for the wish. That's fine. That is fine. That's fine. This is definitely going to be some of the shenanigans he's going to be playing here on us. The terrain's kind of got up in the battlefield. That does kind of suck a little bit. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt here. I want to see if he protects to scout my Thunderbolt or not. So, or if he goes into the Suicune. So given the Suicune's bulk, I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to live a Thunderbolt and then get the wish back up. But being able to figure out what the damage is here on the Suicune would be fantastic. But we'll see what we get here. If he's not Spadef investment, we should be doing around 60%. But he's definitely got some Spadef investment, as he is going to get that wish all the way back up. Definitely looks like to me he's Spadef invested, alright? So he's Spadef invested, and he's got the Surf. So that is what it is. We could go out into our Licky Licky here. I don't see lefties on this thing, so I'm a little bit more happier to go into my Licky Licky. And there's no Nidoqueen, so I'm going to have Licky Licky kind of come in here and just do a little bit more of the work for me. I'm not overly keen on this. I would like it if my Coco didn't get that crit last turn, but I can't change what's happened. I have to adapt to that. I'm going to let Licky Licky come here and just sponge this hit for me. And we should be kind of good to go. Right. Now that we got Licky Licky in on that, I think we will go for a wish ourselves. And we could definitely have a think about what we want to do here. He's going to withdraw his Suicune. And goes out into Hulk. Let's ride on. So I'm alright with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm a little bit wary as to what this Rhydon wants to do, right? I don't know if this is like rock polish. I don't know if this is rocks or anything like that. We are just going to pivot around here. Like, we do have to levitate. My Bronzong should be able to deal with this thing regardless. So I think Bronzong is the play. Yeah, or we go on to our Hitmontop, get the Intimidate off. I think we go on to our Hitmontop. If he uses like that rock polish set, we are going to be able to at least get the Intimidate drop. And even if he goes into even if he's weakness policy, we should be able to kind of deal with it. But we'll just get the Intimidate and see what he wants to go for himself. He does go for the EQ. That was pretty nasty damage. Like, our Hitmontop is like very much invested. Let me just see how much that was doing. Like that, like our Hitmontop should not have to deal with that, unless he's like some choice band set. Because we have to put him down at like -1. No, not quite choice band, but I think he might be Volite with 252 attack. Looks like he's a Volite with 252 attack. Interesting. All right. Or it could be weakness policy with 252 attack. Either way, I don't particularly want to do anything too crazy here. I think we might go for the triple axle. I think triple axle is probably our best middle ground play. As he does withdraw, goes out into this thing again, the Aromatisse. That's fine. I'm cool with that. We're just going to get a little bit of chip here. We get the 3 hits. That's tiny. That's a tiny little sum. Tiny little sum. We know the Aromatisse's wish, which is, this is all kind of good. I'm going to go out into my Bronzong here. We definitely be able to eat a hit here. Bronzong is definitely built to deal with this Latios, so we can definitely come in here. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the Decidueye next turn, after when he goes for this wish, which he does go for. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. This is all kind of, look, this is all good for me. I'm just going to click Toxic here. Like, if he comes in, who does he want to eat this Toxic? Rotom Heat. Alright, that's no problem. We're just going to click Toxic. I don't know if the Decidueye is switching here, so I don't want to kind of just go for broke and say it's definitely the Decidueye. I want to be like, see if it is or not. In comes Hulk. So in comes this Rhydon. Alright, okay. We're just going to go for this Toxic one more time. I'm alright with that. That's cool. We're going to get a little bit of chip on this. So this thing is now on a timer, which is nice to know. I'm not going to wait around here anymore. I'm just going to go right into our Hitmontop. He's got EQ, and I think he's Adamant 252 attack, I think. We're just going to get this Intimidate off one more time. What does he go for? He goes for a Stealth Rocks. Right, so he's EQ, Stealth Rocks. No, I'm just gonna Rapid Spin them away. I'm trying to make the decisions really quick here, guys, because I have a feeling this battle could go down. It could be quite quick, and I'm a little bit behind the timer, so I don't really want that to be happening. I want to just be able to just get our chip off nice and early and see what happens. You know, he's going to withdraw his Rhydon here, anyways. Out comes into this Aromatisse. I'm cool with that. That's fine. I have no problem with this every single time, because we're just slowly getting more and more chip here. I have no problem. This is like. I'm okay with this, like, you know. If I'm able to wish into our Coco and get Coco back healthy, that would be fantastic. But I'm just not quite seeing the scenario where that happens for us just yet. I'm going to go out to my Nidoking. Nidoking's able to put an awful lot more pressure on his team. I expect him again to go for the wish, which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. As yet, goes for the wish, which is cool. I'm relatively happy with that. I think he switches out here. I don't particularly want to go for the. Actually, I wouldn't mind going EP. If he does go into Rotom Heat, I do have my Hydreigon in the back, so I'm okay with that. In comes Nebula. That is his Suicune yet again. I'm okay. That's fine. We'll just be able to go for the EP here. Get a little bit of chip. I know he's kind of scouting my moves here, but I'm just not going to reveal that Flamethrower until it's like it's for certain it's in, right? Okay. I'm going to go into my my Licky and just pivot around here again. I know this game seems like it's just, you know, very normal, very back and forth, but I do not feel like I'm in the rush here. I don't feel like I'm in any rush here to do anything overly crazy. I don't need to do anything, you know. Like, we sponged that hit, which is beautiful. Absolutely magnificent for us. Big fan of that. I think we just go for the wish. And I'm just going to see what people... I'm going to see what this... what he wants to do here. He might be predicting me to go for the wish. He's going to go out into his Scizor. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. We're just going to go out into our Hitmontop. We're just going to go right back out into our Hitmontop. I don't see any real need to go anywhere too crazy here doing mad shenanigans, especially if this thing is SD. I don't know what this thing might want to do. So I'm just going to go right out into my Hitmontop and just intimidate this thing. That's what we're going to be doing. At least the action on screen is quick, right? Like, at least that is the thing, you know? Now, if he's SD, like, that is a little bit of an issue, and he is SD. That's okay.
What?
Alright. That's cool.
What?
If he's SD, I very much would like to go for a close combat, just get damage off on this. So the Scizor is SD. As he's gone for that again. Ooh, that's a problem. That is a wee problem, because he's SD, bullet punch knockoff. Oh. We get half down though. We get half of it down. I'm a little bit afraid of this SD now. I won't lie. I'm a bit terrified. I'm a little bit terrified. Thinking about his squad. Oh, this SD is a nightmare. Oh man. See, we might have to sack the Coco here. I think we might have to sack the Coco for that. So I think we'll do just that. I think we have to sack the Coco. But we'll see what happens. If he goes for the U-turn, then we're lucky. So he's +3. He's definitely got bullet punch. This could be bad here, guys. I won't lie. This could be bad. Let's see what happens. He goes for the roost. So he's SD. Roost. Oh, this is not good. Bullet punch, knockoff. No doubt about it. He's that insane set we're seeing in UU at the moment. Ooh. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt. He definitely picks me off with the CC, right? Or for the bullet punch, I should say. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, if I had kept bulk up on the Hitmontop, I had bulk up for this thing, and I totally forgot about it this late in the evening. I'm gonna go on to my Hydreigon here. Hydreigon should be able to deal with this, right? Hydreigon should be able to deal with this. No. Well, we have to go for the Fire Blast, right? But I don't know. Bullet Punch might be able to just knock us out. That's GG's. Oh my god, that's GG's. That's GG's. That is GG's. I have no way of being able to deal with this thing. I have absolutely no way of being able to deal with this thing. Let me have a look here. If he's Scizor, it's +3. Nidoking maybe. Bullet Punch kills. Scizor, if I go in, yeah, we're dead. We've lost. It's GG's. It's GG's. It's GG's. I'm not for this thing now anymore. The SD killed me. I should have brought something for it. I wouldn't mind. I thought we was playing around it quite well, but we're in a bit of bother here. Okay, if we use that +2, Nidoking is still going to get wrecked. We might have to go into our... We have to risk going into our Bronzong here. Have to risk it. Does our Licky live a hit? Does our Licky live a hit with this? That was a great read. Great read. He's now at +4. I need him down at +3. I need him down at +3, right? That's the reality is, guys. If he's at +3, then Licky has a chance to live and maybe beat it with Fire Punch the following turn. So that's the only way I can actually deal with this thing. So that's our only way of being able to do it. He's Bug Bite. He's SD. He's not knockoff. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. That helps. That does help. He's not knockoff. Okay. He's not knockoff. He is bug bite. He's bug bite. That still is absolutely... That does not help. That does not help. I have to go CC here. I just have to force this thing to kill me. I have to force this thing to kill me. Oh, no. I think he's got it. That's him at +5. Oh, my God. I shouldn't have made that last change. I shouldn't have made that last minute change. Oh, I had bulk up here solely for this, so I could just keep bulking up in front of it, and then like we'd be able to deal with it. And I just said, nah, I won't go for it. And as soon as I went bullet punch, because I knew, oh, all right, okay. He's going to click roost. He's going to click roost. So we go out into our bronze on here, I think. So he's roost, SD, bug bite, bullet punch. Oh, that last minute change of my prep has just killed me. Has absolutely killed me. Right, gotta go back out into Hitmontop and go for the CC. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. That's all we can do here, guys. That's all we can do. And we can have to figure it out from there. Figure it out from there. Oh, that last minute change of prep. But it's okay. Goes for the BPP. That should kill me at this range. Yeah, just GG's. Oh. That is GG's. I'm not too sure what range he's at, but it doesn't really matter here. Like the Sweet Crew is bulky enough to be able to deal with this thing. We're going to get 6-0 here, guys. This is the first time I've been 6-0 in drafting battles, so fair play to Kelly. Fair play to him. I can't deny that. This means I'm going to bed tonight not in a good humor, but look, it is what it is. I can't do anything too crazy about it, like, you know. It's just, look, I can't, you know, it doesn't really change too much for me, really, if I'm being honest. There's the bug bite. So we're done, like, that's it, guys. If we, like, and we ain't living a hero neither king, so that's that, like, you know. That's that. Guys, I can only apologize for that. I made the change in prep last minute, and it didn't quite work out. It didn't quite work out. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. We take the 6-0 loss, and I'm just going to leave it there. I think I haven't got much to say other than I changed Hitmontop at the end, and I shouldn't have. I changed him at the end to be like a bulk up to deal with SD, and I got real paranoid over Aromatisse and figured, oh, bullet punch would be nicer. And like you saw it literally in the video beforehand, I literally discussed why I went for bullet punch over bulk up. Bulk up was literally there to deal with SD Scizor, and I didn't break, and I messed up. So I literally forgot my prep. I literally forgot why I brought it, and that's what killed me. That's what killed me. I forgot why I had bulk up on the Hitmontop, and then I changed it. So I can't. That's on me. That's my mistake. And I got wrecked. Nothing else to say there, guys. It's my bad. So yeah, GG to Kelly. Great game. Like, you saw the opening, took it, killed me. Not more I can say there, guys. We just have to bounce back. We're 1-3, 5 games left. I think we all kind of know what needs to be done here at this point. So I can't really say much more on that. Right, I am going to leave it there, you guys. Again, check out Kelly's channel under the radar. Link to that is in the description down below. And check out all the other fellow UBL coaches. We'll be back again next week, and hopefully I'll be able to actually do something. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.